Why build a podcast studio? That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. Having your own podcast studio offers some great advantages for enterprises and creators alike. A purpose-built studio provides acoustic isolation from the outside world, meaning you have reduced sound coming in from external activities. You might have a noisy neighbour nearby, traffic outside, someone's honking their horn, a baby crying. There could be a million different interruptions while you're in the middle of trying to share a message with the world. A studio allows you to have a nice clean sound and communicate your message clearly and effectively with the world. Having your own studio reduces the prep time. Anyone who's done any sort of video production knows there's a lot of setup involved. You get your cameras all set up, you've got your microphones, you got to patch everything in, you got to cable everything up, you need to connect everything, you set up your interface. If you're running software, you're setting up your recording software. Having your own studio with everything set up, it streamlines the process and allows you to get straight into the content without all the time messing around getting things prepared. When you build your own studio, you get to inject your personality into the room. Having a custom designed room actually gives you credibility and allows you to share who you are and keeps your brand or your personal brand consistent through all videos. Having your own studio allows you to shift into an engaged, focused mindset. It's a place that you can go into and leave the worries of the world behind. And we all know there's plenty of worries out there. To be able to clock off from that distraction and allows you to focus on what's important. I have a couple of stats here for you. The global podcast market is valued at approximately $40 billion US. So whether you're doing it to share a message, for fulfillment, to impress your friends, regardless, there's actually a lot of money in it. Who would have ever thought that you could make money sitting in a room in your house, sharing your crazy thoughts with the world? The total worldwide audience is projected to reach 619 million listeners by the end of 2026. YouTube has emerged as the most popular platform, with 1 in 3 listeners choosing it as their primary destination. Mobile phones dominate overall consumption, accounting for roughly 86% of all playback. Dedicated audiences spend an average of 7 hours per week listening to podcasts. Think about that. Your audience is spending a day a week listening to podcasts. Power users subscribe to an average of more than 70 different channels across their platforms. Your podcast could be one of those channels. 60% of tracked podcast audiences report purchasing a product or service after hearing it featured during an episode. Direct connection with your desired audience. Okay, here's the big one. Visual media is transforming the industry, with 53% of regular listeners now preferring watchable video episodes over audio-only formats. This is why you need to build a podcast studio. So there you go. There are plenty of reasons to build a podcast studio. The industry is still very young and growing rapidly. The sooner you can get in and hone your craft and share your message with the world, the better. Head to our YouTube to check out our series on how to build a podcast studio. We're going to be sharing a lot more information there and a lot more stats. For more information, come over and check out our YouTube channel on BGTV, and we'll see you there.